This is just a gut punch of a story. A young actress, Isabelle Tate, lands her first ever role on a massive new show, the 911 spinoff, 911 Nashville. Her episode, the series pilot, just aired a couple of weeks ago. And now, at just 23 years old, she's gone. The news has left her co-stars and family heartbroken. The big question everyone is asking now is, what happened? This wasn't an accident. This was a brutal, lifelong fight that she was waging mostly in private. Isabelle Tate passed away on October 19th. Her talent agency, the McRae Agency, confirmed the heartbreaking news, saying they were deeply saddened and completely heartbroken. For Isabelle, this role was a huge moment. She was a Tennessee native, and her agency said this was the very first series she ever auditioned for. She booked it. She played the role of Julie in the pilot. Her agency said she had a wonderful time, but just days after that debut aired, she passed away peacefully in her sleep. This week, her family and agency confirmed the cause of death, a rare form of Charcot-Marie-Tooth disease, or CMT. Now, if you haven't heard of it, this is the same disease that Alan Jackson was diagnosed with, which he revealed during his announcement of his final tour. CMT is an inherited progressive disease. It attacks the peripheral nerves, the ones outside of your brain and spinal cord that control your arms and legs. Over time, it causes muscles to get weaker and smaller. While many people with CMT live long lives, some rare aggressive forms can impact the muscles you need to breathe. Isabelle, who was diagnosed when she was just 13, knew she was in for a fight. She was incredibly open about it. Back in 2022, she shared a post on her Instagram, laying it all out. She wrote, "When I was 13, I got diagnosed with a progressive neuromuscular disease that weakens leg muscles over time." She continued, "Recently, it's really progressed, and I've come to terms that if I want to live my life to the fullest, I need to use a wheelchair at times. This has been a difficult journey for me because having to accept help and surrender to the progression of this condition has been hard." But the next line from her post, this is what really tells you who she was. She wrote, "I hated that it was not only breaking me down physically, but I was also allowing it to break down my spirit. I don't know why these were the cards I was dealt in life, but I can't change it, so I'm choosing to embrace it and not let it define me." And she didn't let it define her. Her official obituary painted the picture of a young woman who was, quote, "full of fire, a fighter, never once making excuses for the fact she might have a disability." It said she loved volunteering with animals, was musically inclined, and was always the life of the party. The news has shocked the cast of 911 Nashville. Hunter McVeigh, the actor who plays Blue and shared that pilot scene with Isabelle, gave a statement to People magazine. He said, quote, "I was shocked to hear the news. I didn't know Isabelle prior to filming, but I couldn't have asked for someone better to work with as one of my first ever days on set." McVeigh said he was nervous, and she was always supportive from her. "I got the pleasure of talking with her after the scene, and she had such a great energy. You could tell she brought joy to a lot of people." He finished by saying, "I'm thankful I got the chance to work with Isabelle and that a part of her will live on forever in the pilot episode of 911 Nashville. Prayers for her family." Now, the show itself is also planning a tribute. Sources have confirmed that the upcoming episode of 911 Nashville, which still airs this Thursday, October 30th, will feature an in memoriam card to honor her. It's just a tragic end to a story that was only just beginning. Isabelle Tate's family is asking that instead of flowers, anyone who wants to help can make a donation in her memory to the Charcot-Marie-Tooth Association to help fund research for a cure. Just an incredibly strong person gone way too soon. Let us know your thoughts and prayers for her family down in the comments. Rest in peace.